Welcome to the podcast, the Depression Session Podcast, where we dig deep. Yeah.
Go on. What else do we say?
There's more. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We give descriptors of the podcast.
Descriptors?
Yeah. Like you describe the podcast to the viewer so that way people listening for the first time can expect. It builds expectations.
We talk about a lot of random stuff. I'm Pool Boy, your host, Weed Man.
Not really host, but okay.
Well, main fucking guy. How about that?
I'm messing with you, Pool Boy.
And our newest guest. Introduce yourself.
I guess I'm the special guest of the night. Lithium.
Yep.
Is the
Yay!
name.
Second female guest.
Whoa!
Second female guest.
You guys can have female inside of the night, so ask away if you need be.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the first girl's name Osama bin Laden?
What?
What?
Wasn't that the name she picked?
I honestly don't remember.
Osama bin Laden? I don't think you were there for that one.
I was not.
Nah, that's right. You weren't there for that one.
I should need to watch that episode. I never did
No,
watch it.
you don't. You don't need to watch that one. That's the only one that's ever been age restricted.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I don't know how. Well, I know how that one got age restricted, but I don't know how anyone else hasn't.
This is fair.
Yeah.
This is very fair.
What do you think is the worst thing we've talked about on here? Besides the stuff we cut out. Because there's some things that'll never see the light of day.
The island? What was the island we were talking about?
Oh, Epstein's Island?
Epstein's Island.
Yeah, we had like a whole episode where we were talking about Epstein's Island.
Okay, why is that necessarily bad?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Have
the
you-
entire internet has gone haywire over that.
You know what? That's true. What is the... I like how you think.
Thank you.
This is a good podcast mindset.
Well, here's the thing. My daily, lifestyle is on the, deep and dark and scary, so...
Yeah, she's very big into horror.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think of Epstein's Island?
I don't care.
You don't care about the children's lives?
I mean, I care, but, honestly, at this point, I'm
What
like...
can you do?
Fair enough.
What is it?
It happened. The man's dead. Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I thought the whole theory was who killed him, not how, if he's still alive.
People will believe anything.
You know what? This is true.
Do you think he killed himself?
No.
Do you think he killed himself?
I was listening to...
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, 100%. No, I was watching a YouTuber that I watched and that he was doing a research into, the case itself and trying to, prove that it was, somebody else that did it, but he had enough evidence to prove that it was, he killed himself type of thing. So, yeah, so he didn't release that video because with everything that he did, it pointed to a more suicide versus, homicide.
Huh.
So.
Wait, so he wanted to expose that it was a fraud, but he found evidence that it was true.
Yeah, so he didn't release, he didn't want to, put the information saying that,
Why not? That's still a good video.
I don't know, because of the original video was to be he's a fraud, and then everything throughout the video, or I don't know, the video was never released, so I don't know how it was generally pointed, the point of view.
Kind of lame, actually. I would have loved to watch it.
I'm sure there would be an edited version from the opposite side.
They must have covered their tracks really well.
Oh, true. They might have went after him, whoever killed him, if he was killed.
If they did, cough. Don't come after us, CIA. No.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said cough. Don't come after us, CIA. What do you think?
I still don't get it.
What do you think of the CIA, Pool Boy?
I don't know. I forget what the CIA.
You don't know what the CIA is?
Remind me what the CIA is.
It's the
Central
count. Is it the Central Intelligence or the Counterintelligence?
No, Central.
Central Intelligence Agency.
Central Intelligence Agency.
It's like the spies. They spy on
okay.
people.
Yeah, it's FBI and then CIA.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify.
It's not the NSA though. Fuck those guys.
The NSA. What's the NSA?
It's the people listening to our conversation, yeah.
Yeah, they're the people that read text messages and listen to phone calls.
It's security breach.
Yeah. It's security, but it's invasion of privacy.
Oh, I kind of want that job. That'd be cool.
You just want to listen to people.
Yeah.
You've always kind of been like that.
Well, I have been, when I was originally studying anthropology, that's what your job is pretty much just watching others. It's constantly, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's literally the study of human beings and, social interaction and whatnot. And I was really into the forensic side, so, studying bones and, how people died. I did a lot of that. So, yeah, anthro, you just get to watch and study from afar and watch people and their interactions.
How long have you been doing that?
I'm not studying it anymore, but I did it for a long time. I've always been interested. It's just pretty much a socialization study. So I tend to be like in public. I'm very aware of what's happening. Watching everybody interact. Quirks. I'm pretty good about learning things about people in case I ever need them.
I feel that, me too. What have you learned about Pool Boy so far?
He's uncomfortable.
Really?
Are you uncomfortable right now, Pool Boy?
Getting slightly better.
Takes a little to warm up to new people.
Yes, definitely. I am without doubt an introvert.
Yeah, okay.
Have I ever talked about myself on the podcast? Well, not to like person. Have we?
A little bit. Not a lot, like not in depth. We have a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Go off though. Go on. Explain Pool Boy to the audience. Who
3
you are as a
words. In
person.
3 words.
Pool Boy. 3 words.
Hyper.
Introverted.
Okay.
ADHD.
Horny.
Close. Misguided.
Misguided.
I am the one that misguides.
Do you want to elaborate on any of those topics?
No.
Oh, okay.
Elaborate on the misguided.
Misguided.
And how are you misguided, besides me?
How do I describe being misguided?
As in choices, lifestyle, internally.
Actually, I revert misguided.
Okay.
What's a better word than misguided?
Misunderstood.
No, like I misunderstand things.
Oh,
Oblivious.
Okay, oblivious.
Stupid. Yeah,
Stupid.
let's go with
Not
stupid.
stupid.
That's why I'm a pool boy.
No, oblivious. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You've always kind of been oblivious, but that's part of your charm.
This is very true.
Yeah, it's a big part of your charm. And how does that make you feel being oblivious?
I relish in it.
Really? Ignorance is bliss?
I was gonna say it's just a different version of bliss.
Yeah.
Whereas, like for you, that you're just comfortable in your own state of being.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But also, I don't know. I like being me.
That's good.
As you
Simple as
should.
that.
That's good.
I like being me.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Money. I wish I was richer.
Finances.
More money. I gave you the option to join me on the FBA, and you said no.
This is fair. But I'll get my own money.
It's never too late.
This is fair. No.
Okay. Why don't you want to do the Amazon FBA stuff?
I'll do the Amazon.
I just don't have the heart for it.
What do you mean?
What?
But money.
But yeah, money.
You want to sell feet pics? I can teach you how to do that.
I can't do.
That I can do.
You can do it? You have pretty feet?
We've been trying to get him to dress up like a femboy for fucking
Oh my god, I
years
can
now.
help you. I got you. Queen, slay.
I think I'm fine.
See, the problem is now he's been going to the gym long enough that it's not really applicable anymore.
Why?
At least not as much.
No, because
So?
I'm getting a little bit
Getting built.
built, not too much.
You're getting built.
I'm like a tone femboy.
So, yeah, that's fine.
This is true.
I'd say you're getting built though.
My lower half is still kind of small. My legs is really bad.
Your poor fucking legs. Your poor fucking legs. That's what happens when you skip leg day for 2 months.
Listen, man. Listen. I had a back injury.
It wasn't even injured.
What do you mean it wasn't even injured?
I injured my back today.
Oof.
Didn't the doctor say that it like wasn't like injured? It was just like
No.
sore.
No, it was like a genuine strain.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a strain. No, because you kept saying like your spine was a problem.
Well,
That's at least that's how I was construed to me. Maybe I misunderstood.
no, it wasn't my spine. It was more like my hip bone.
Was it your hip or your back?
Your hips are connected to your back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the part where it's connected.
Oh, the SI joint?
Yes. Whatever that was.
You don't know what the SI joint is?
No.
It's like the very, very bottom of the spine where it connects to the pelvis and there's a bunch of little fibers.
Mm-hmm.
And if you break it, the fibers can just retract and you have problems the rest of your fucking life.
This is good to know.
That's why falling downstairs can be so bad. Yeah.
True.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Don't fall downstairs.
Yeah, it hurts.
Thankfully, funny enough, I'm not clumsy, which is very useful.
Okay.
I don't know where I was going with this.
You just wanted to make it clear to everyone that you're not clumsy?
Yes.
I'm very proud of you.
I am very not clumsy.
That's good. Maybe oblivious, but you're not clumsy.
Oblivious, not clumsy.
Do you want to describe yourself in 3 words?
Quiet. Eclectic. More fucking. I go gym.
Stupid.
That's me in 3 words. I go gym. How about you?
3 words? That's hard. Scary.
Sure.
You haven't seen that side, so it's fine.
Fair enough. Go on.
Yeah. Mean.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of another word for that. Aggressive. There we go. We'll say aggressive.
Really?
I am aggressive.
Fair.
And witty.
That's 4.
That was
Okay.
4.
Oh well, we're gonna ixnay the mean and put aggressive there.
Fair enough. Funny, I can see all 3 in you
Yeah.
already.
The mean.
Maybe not the mean, but more bold.
Yeah, bold is a good word.
Outright.
I would say bold.
Yeah, bold.
I'd say
Bold.
aggressive, but that's fine.
Fair enough. Both work. Both work.
Very similar.
Very similar. Just depends on your tone or state of mind.
Fair. Fair.
Like when you're aggressive, you're typically angry.
Not necessarily.
This is fair.
Yeah.
No, I just have aggressive natures.
Are you aggressive, pool boy?
No.
No, you're not.
No.
So
Do you want to be more aggressive?
Sometimes.
How so?
I don't know. I just get a little.
The langy? Get a little angry, a little upset?
are you angry?
Sometimes. Sometimes the world just hates me. They don't appreciate the people that clean their pools.
Oh.
How many pools have you cleaned in your life?
The same one over and over and over again.
How many times?
More than I can count.
How many times do you do it, like, per month?
Per month?
Yeah.
Probably
Probably depends on the month, yeah, because, like, you don't do it in the winter, but you do it a lot in the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times, like, per year are you thinking?
Per year. I know we scrub it once a week. Sometimes we'll do deep cleaning like once a month.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
So we'll say, like, probably 30 times a year?
Something like that.
Okay. So probably, like, how long, like, you started cleaning when you were 15? 14?
I've always helped out.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Trying to figure out the math. Probably a couple hundred.
Couple hundred.
You ever thought about doing that for a business? Pool
Low
cleaning?
key, maybe.
Honestly,
Being an actual pool boy would be fun.
honestly, yeah. You can make a lot of money doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more money. It's a skill you have. Might as well capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, you know what they say. Sometimes women can find pool boys quite attractive.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
Go on.
the porn industry would also agree with that, but that's...
Exactly. You never know. Never know.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
That defeats the point. This is his porn scenario, okay?
This is his fantasy.
Yes.
What's your ultimate fantasy, pool boy?
Ultimate?
Ooh, that's a good
Oh.
question.
Bruh. Listen. Ultimate fantasy? I don't think I have.
It doesn't have to be sexual, just so you know.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If it was sexual,
Oh.
I'm a simple man. Wait, what do you mean by fantasy?
What do you mean by fantasy? It means something that you would love for it to happen, but has not happened yet. Like, in your brain, this is, like, something you find... Like, if sexually...
Like something that kind of
so fucking hot. It doesn't have to be unrealistic. It can happen. But I guess more unrealistic in terms.
I'll keep it simple.
You're ready, no?
Cut that out.
I will.
Yoga session.
Yoga
Really?
session.
Yes.
That's so simple.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah. What happens in this yoga session? Are you just in the back watching?
No, I would be like the instructor.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do I have a video for you?
Where do you think I got the idea?
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Something simple like that.
Easy. Simple.
Now you two.
Oh, me?
Either way.
Alone in my mansion, surrounded by millions of dollars.
Hell yeah. My fantasy growing up when I was younger, at 13, I would tell my mom this, by the way. I was like, my first job is going to be at Hooters. from there, I'm gonna be found being Playboy for the rest of my life. Marry rich old man, kick him down the stairs, get all his money. That was my fantasy as like a 13-year-old. I was ready.
So mine was a mansion with millions, and yours was to kill a millionaire.
Yeah. But he was an old man, like 95. Like, I married him. He loves me so much. Nothing happens in the bedroom because he's too old. But like, I'm adoring. And then one day I'm just like, oh no, you fell down the stairs. That fucking sucks.
Hey babe, did you put me in the will? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Day one.
13-year-old me was ready.
Damn. What were you like at 13, pool boy?
13. Funny enough, I did have anger issues growing up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
At 13, that was like when it was starting to settle down a little bit.
It's probably because of your hormones.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who
Going
knows?
through puberty is hard.
Mm-hmm.
How did puberty go for you?
I think it went pretty well overall.
That's good. Me too.
I mean, what grade was I when I hit puberty?
Yeah, how old were you?
I mean, most boys start hitting it at like 12, 13, 14.
How old were
14
you?
is when it's like really kicks off, typically.
Interesting.
How old were you?
Probably like 12, 13, 14,
Okay.
somewhere in that range.
I was like 12, but girls are different, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember what it was like. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for everyone. You wake up one day and you're like, oh my god.
Girls are different because, periods, so
Mhm.
fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Skill issue. Anyway.
Fuck off. I had like boobs in like the 6th grade, so that was fun, I guess.
Interesting.
How'd that make you feel?
I was over sexualized a lot growing up, so.
Okay.
Oof.
Fair enough.
Mhm. So.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I was used to it. That's why people now are like, oh my god, aren't you uncomfortable when people look at you? And I'm like, no, it's fine. As long as they don't touch me.
This is fair.
That's fair.
It's like unwanted touch. I'm like, fuck no. Fuck away from. So. But yeah, it made me feel, I don't know, cool, I guess, because everybody decided that they wanted to like pay attention. And I'm like, please stop looking at me.
Like all the other 6th grade boys, or
Boys and girls.
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, when you have like random girls like come up and be like, let me touch you, and I'm like, oh, please stop.
They're sensitive.
I'm old enough for you to touch.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah, 6th grade was a year. 6th grade was a very depressing year for pool boy.
Why? What happened in 6th grade for pool boy?
I lost my best friend that year from...
Didn't you throw a log at him?
No, I tackled his little brother.
Oh, that one. Okay.
It was because of a log.
That's right. Do you want to tell the story? You never told the story on the podcast.
I have not.
No.
Interesting. So, I made my best friend in 1st grade. We hung out every day up until halfway through 6th grade.
because you decided to be an asshole?
No, he decided to be an asshole. I had no flaws in this whatsoever.
Okay, cool.
Completely
see.
innocent.
We'll see about that. Continue your
So
story.
we were just arguing. We saw this log on the ground, or rather, okay. Oh no, let me rephrase it. There was a ball across the fence.
Okay.
There was a chain fence, and it was like the fence that's next to like a house. So
someone's property.
No, there was like a brick wall. So there was a chain fence, the ball, and the brick wall.
Okay.
So it was like a little alley.
Yeah, like a little alley, a tiny alley, just big enough for that ball.
Yeah.
And what we were trying to do, we were trying to lift that chain fence so we can grab the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we happened to find like a big little stick.
A big little stick.
Oh, yes, a big little stick. And he was trying to pry it. He was going at it for quite a while. And I thought, hey, let me give it a try. I asked him. But he kept on going at it. I asked him again. And I kept on asking him, but he kept on ignoring me. He didn't even say a word. And for some reason, that little pool boy, 6th grade me, got angry at him. And I just told him straight up, give me the brick. Give me the stick. And he snapped. He snapped then. And fine, he just threw it on the ground at me. And he just ran off. And I was there all alone, realizing what I did. I was too mean to him. I should have been polite. So I tried to go up to him and apologize, like about a few minutes later. But he kept on running away from me.
No.
he kept on running away. He would walk away as soon as I got close, to the point where I started like chasing him, and he started running from me. And then finally, he meets up with his little brother, 1 grade younger, 5th grader, and I'm chasing both of them at the same time. At this point, we get to the grass. Being the little brother, he's slower. I take my opportunity. I tackle him to the ground. Because I really want to apologize.
So you want to apologize for your physically assaulted younger brother?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
And I remember vividly, I tackled him to the ground. His back is on the ground. My hands are on his shoulders, pressing him down. And I'm just looking at him. And in that second, I remember the older brother telling me to get off of him with an anger I have never heard him say it with. And I knew I made things even worse for me. I got off of him, and I just walked my own way. And from that day forward, I never talked to him again.
Really?
Every time I tried to go up to him, he would walk away.
Even as an adult, have you ever tried to reach out and apologize now?
I've not. However, we had a mutual friend. And like this is like years later, he asked, "Hey, do you remember Pool Boy?" And he goes, "Who?" He couldn't remember me.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel? How did that whole thing make you feel?
It made me realize that our friendship wasn't real.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Do you feel like you were the one that fucked up, or do you think it was mutual? Like you guys both could have done better.
Low key, I don't know why he was friends with me for that long.
In what way?
Think about it, I feel like I was kind of just like walking behind him
Really?
Sometimes friendships be like that.
all that time. I was just the annoying kid that followed him.
No.
I feel it. I was like that for a couple friendships.
That's how it would be in the 1st through 6th grade sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess kids nowadays are assholes.
True.
Yeah.
They are assholes. I feel like, one day, do you want to just pull up on a kid, and just fucking kidnap him, and beat the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's make sure. No.
Now, that's too generic. We gotta find like a little Asian kid.
Let's find a Filipino. No.
Or Filipino. Yeah, that works.
That is Asian.
Oh yeah, but like, yeah. Sorry. You're right.
Do you know your geography, Pool Boy?
No. I don't know nothing.
Okay. Is India in Asia?
Yes.
Yes.
No problem.
So,
Name 3 countries in Africa.
3 countries in Africa. I know Egypt's one of them. That's the easiest one. Does Madagascar count as a country? Or is that just an island?
It's country, but it's like
it's on the
off
outskirts.
of. It's like it's an island off of Africa.
It's an outlier.
Yeah.
I could say other ones, but I don't know if it's true.
There's Chad. There's Niger.
Oh, I didn't know Chad was in Africa.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, I'm thinking of. Is Jordan in Africa or no?
No, Jordan is kind of in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The river, yeah.
Yeah, the River Jordan.
Why are we talking about geography?
I don't know.
Let's
What
move
did
on.
you want? What did you want to originally talk about? Like how we want to die?
Oh yeah.
Like how? In what sense? Like just naturally? Because I feel like that's boring.
This is true.
Like as of old age? Like what are you thinking?
Like your preferred way to die. Like if you could pick how. Just
well,
any
everybody's
way.
gonna say old age because you want to just die peacefully in your sleep.
This is true. I need to change the question.
Here. Let
If
me
you-
let me rephrase the question.
If you
for
had to die before 30.
No. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you had to die in a horror movie, like if you were to be killed, what is your way of being killed?
I'd probably do Saw.
Like in Saw, where you're like trapped,
Yeah, I do one of the
like
games,
the escape room.
Yeah.
That's because you just did an escape room, and now you're like,
No, I think I could beat that man's ass. I think I could beat whatever game he gives me.
no way. Which
Have you
trap
ever-
though?
You've seen Saw, right?
I've seen the traps. Yeah.
You've just seen the traps, or have you seen the movies?
I've
I
seen
have
the
all of the
traps.
movies.
I haven't seen any of the movies, but I've seen the kill count of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
Damn. Okay.
So I've done the Saw escape room too. So
Damn, alright.
fucking talented over her. So There's a bunch of different like traps. So if you were to be put into like the reverse bear trap, do you think you can do it?
I could probably figure it out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you remember how Amanda had to get out?
Yeah, she like broke the glass and like put it in between the bars.
Nope.
Right? No.
Nope. See?
Well, she had the thing with the key, right?
So the key is in the person laying on the floor, and she had to like cut open his
Oh, I could
snout.
do that, no problem.
Yeah, that one's one of the
I
easier ones.
I
'cause
could
you're...
do that, no problem. He's already dead.
No, it wasn't.
I don't give a fuck.
If you had to choose in a horror movie sense, what would it be?
Like specifically what horror movie, or I can choose like the way specifically.
The way specifically. It doesn't have to be a specific horror movie. It could just be like a death.
Give me a minute. I can't figure it out.
What about you?
Me? I mean, I've seen so many movies, so it's really hard.
Cocaine Bear. No.
Cocaine Bear! I mean, for me, like, recently I've been watching, like, the Evil Dead movies and being, like, turned into, like, a deadite, like, being possessed and, like, kind of already having, like, you're just dead via demon, I guess. And then you can
Like possession?
Yeah. Even though, like, being possessed is, like, one of my biggest fears, like, irrational fears. Yeah, I used to be really, like, ick about it for, like, a long time. So... But the worst way for me would be like death by zombie because I don't want to be eaten alive.
That's fair.
Like torn apart.
That's fair. I almost said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I don't want to be turned into a lamp.
You don't want to be turned into a lamp?
No.
Why? You're being stylish. So you want to be part of the traps?
Yeah, probably.
Those suck, though.
It just seems the most fair. You know what I mean?
But you would lose if you're dead. It's because you lost. So you didn't precious, like, your life wasn't precious enough.
Everyone will call you out for your skill issues because you lost.
Fuck. Alright,
Which is fine. Like, if that's what you wanted to be, it just means that you just didn't think whatever you had to do was worth it.
Fair.
Or you got stuck.
You have an answer, Pool Boy?
I think so.
Okay.
I would want to be rolled up. Like my bones. Like from bottom of my feet, I'm strapped to a machine.
So what horror movie is this?
I'm making this up.
Okay.
It's a horror situation. I mean, it's not necessarily untrue.
And I just want the machine to just roll my body up. Like if I was like a little baked like dough.
I think I would probably want like block of cement on my feet and just throw it into the ocean.
Oh, fuck that. No. That's like, no.
Well,
That
it's just you
makes me-
sink and it goes dark and then it just kind of fades away.
No, but it's just like that concept beforehand. Like, you have to deal with everything before. I mean, there's this movie. I'm trying to think of what it's called.
Piranhas would be fun.
Okay.
You want to get eaten alive by piranhas?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It'd be an interesting way to die.
Huh?
Is it my favorite way to die? I wouldn't want it.
It's
But
like Sharknado.
it's
It's gonna get
pretty
you
cool.
there.
Sharknado, yeah. You ever seen Sharknado?
I think I've seen the first one.
It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Listen, man. I don't think I'm into the so bad it's good movies.
Really?
What?
No.
You do not have a guilty pleasure?
Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear is fantastic.
It's a good movie.
I have not seen it.
You got to.
It's so good. It's such a good time.
Cocaine Bear, Sharknado, Human Centipede.
No. That one does not fit into that category.
What about the third one?
That's how I'd want to die. Human centipede.
You want to be a human centipede?
Yes.
Ew.
Would you want to be the very first guy or the very last guy?
The last guy always dies first.
First guy or last guy?
Like the very last, as in the guy with the open mouth, like the guy who's free.
That's
the first one.
That's the first guy.
I'd want to be the first one.
But in the third one,
Mm-hmm.
they would take the shit of the very last guy and feed it to the first one. So you had to like willingly do that.
Well, I don't think you would necessarily willingly. It's still technically forced.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I would want to be in that one tire serial killer movie.
Oh,
Rubber?
tire or rubber? Yeah.
Rubber.
Rubber, yes.
You just get domed by a tire.
Yes.
He has
that'd
like
be fun.
electric powers where he like stares at you and you blow up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a tire.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
So, what's your favorite horror movie then?
13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. I've not heard of that one.
It's so fucking good. It's
Hmm.
ridiculous.
What's it about?
It's about, okay, there's this man named Cyrus who
Okay.
is on the hunt for 13 specific ghosts from the Black Zodiac,
Okay.
which creates this machine called the Lazarus machine, which opens a portal to hell. However, he dies, so the house that he has created a house, all these ghosts with these glass walls, is handed down to his nephew, and then him and his kids move into that house and then accidentally release the ghosts, and now they're just roaming free, but you can only see the ghosts wearing special glasses.
Okay.
So they're attacking, and then Cyrus pops up again and is trying to get his nephew to be the last 13 ghosts.
Okay.
And then shit goes bonkers. So
Is this a horror movie?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
it was made in 2003. It's old.
Okay.
Older.
What's your favorite horror movie?
It's the first one I ever watched, for sure, as a kid.
I don't think I've watched too many horror movies to say I have a favorite.
Well, what's the one that pops into your brain, as more prevalent?
Funny enough, the only ones I can think of are the ones I've watched.
That-
I've only watched
Well, what have you watched?
It Chapter 2.
Okay,
That's
it's a good movie.
Only pure horror movie I've
Yeah, I
ever
remember that when we watched it together.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really well done.
I forgot about those. Both of those It movies were good.
Very
only
well done.
saw the second one. I didn't see the first
They're
one.
very well done.
Yeah,
Very well
the
done.
first one was good.
What about you?
I like the It ones. Those are very good. I also like the Halloween remake ones. I haven't seen the third one.
Bad.
But
Bad.
I like them.
Disgraceful.
The cinematography in them is good. Okay?
They may be okay, but awful storyline. They make Michael Myers into such a fucking ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. For me, when it comes to movies, I look at more of the cinematography than the story.
Well, I understand that because of your creative mindset. It's
Yeah.
just like that. For me, I'm the writer aspect. I want it to at least kind of
Be
generate
coherent. Yeah.
coherent.
Yeah. I look at things creatively and how it looks and the artistic nature of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really care too much about story. Obviously, if it's too bad, I'll
He's
care.
never
but-
seen this live action Scooby Doo movies, and I think that's fucking bonkers.
Have you seen them?
Yes, I have. I've seen them.
They're so good, and he's never seen them.
Did you like them?
I think it would be what you described as guilty pleasure.
Yeah. So I was gonna send you a reel the other day that had to do with that movie, the soundtrack to that, and then I was like, he doesn't even know, so why should I send this to him?
What's the point?
So yeah.
How do you look at things? When you look at a movie, what do you look at? In terms of is this a good movie or not? Because I look at things from the artistic expression of it. She looks at it the written expression. What do you
Yeah.
look at movies?
I'm also a logical person.
Fair.
A little bit of logic.
Okay. Just kind of in the middle.
I consider a little bit of everything,
Okay.
but one thing I particularly love about movies is originality.
Okay, that's fair. Because
That's fair.
in this day of age, a lot of movies are remakes or revamps of older movies.
Or even cliche movies, one kind of movie that's done over and over,
Yeah.
zombie movies per se.
Yeah, a lot of them are done the same.
I can enjoy it as long as you put an interesting twist on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Train to Busan.
Mhm.
Did you ever watch Zombieland?
No.
That was a funny one. I like that one.
Train to Busan, I think, is one of the better ones.
I love movies,
Korean.
but there's still a lot of movies I gotta watch. Train
Yeah.
to Busan, that's one I haven't
It's
watched
super
yet.
good. It's
That's
a
the
lot
one
of-
with Brad Pitt.
Nope.
The one where he's on the back of the train punching, trying to
That's
get
a
in.
whole ass different movie.
Okay. Okay. Go on.
It's a whole ass different movie, whole ass different genre.
Okay. I was thinking the one with the suitcase and everything, but
It's a good movie though.
I'm thinking of Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking of
the
Bullet
one
Train.
with fucking
Brad Pitt,
Brad Pitt. There was someone else in it that
Ryan Gosling.
Bad Bunny, right?
Was he in that movie?
Yeah, Bad Bunny was in that movie.
Oh, I don't want to see that anymore.
It's pretty good.
What? I'm joking. Do you like Bad Bunny?
No, but my sister loves Bad Bunny, so out of obligation, I too like Bad Bunny.
Before I
Why?
say this, do you like Bad Bunny?
I don't know, no.
I feel bad for you.
See, he has to think about my feelings because I'm important.
This is fair.
I feel bad for you.
What? What's
No.
What's wrong with Bad Bunny?
I'm joking. I don't mind him. I just don't particularly like it.
It's alright. I've
Fair
been
enough.
listening to his music all day, so it's okay.
I thought someone tried to open your door right now. I'm really.
What kind of music do you like, Bill Boy?
Uh.
If you could pick one genre for the rest of your life, what would that genre be?
Oh,
Only one.
fuck. One genre.
Yes, one genre. Because I know you listen to like a lot of different genres all the time, but if one genre.
Fuck.
It depends on the mood. Okay, we'll come back to you. Synthwave,
Synthwave.
really?
I'll go with synthwave.
That's a good option.
Yeah, synthwave's good. There's a lot of variety to it too.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
You already know what mine is.
Bowie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a person.
I don't know what the genre's called.
Genre would just be like 70s, 60s.
70s rock?
Yeah.
David Bowie?
Yeah.
Interesting. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, it's
David
my
Bowie,
favorite.
Elton John.
Elton John. That's what I'm vibe.
A lot of 70s music I kind of skipped out on. I'm not gonna lie.
It's beautiful. It's a good time.
Mm.
You like a lot of disco?
No, surprisingly not.
You don't like play that funky music, white boy? You've heard that song, right?
I know. I
Okay.
know the song.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
Trust me, I know the song. But yeah, 70s I kind of skipped out on in terms of.
Really?
60s, 70s, 80s are like my jam.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that era. I really like the feeling of the music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like if you can pretend that you're high as fuck and listen to music, it's a good time.
That's fair.
Because in terms of like years, I don't. Well, I'm not much into music. I like music. That's as much as I know about music. I like music. That's as much as I can say.
Yeah, he's not really like. You're not really like into it. You just enjoy it. You're a casual enjoyer.
I'm a casual enjoyer of music.
I mean, I'm not like you, and it's like my entire like, my entire like passion. But I am very much a musical person, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I like music.
It's like everyone likes music, but there's some people that are music people.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a music person. I'm a movie and writer person.
I'm an insane music person. Well, what kind of person are you, pool boy? What's your passion?
Passion?
This episode is all about you.
No, not at all, not at all. I would like to one day be considered a movie person.
What do you mean? But currently, what are you?
Currently,
Not one day. Currently.
What? I don't know. Video games. That's generally the thing I know best.
That's
Okay,
fair.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What about video games draws you to it?
Well, that's a hard answer to say.
That's why I asked it.
Mm-hmm.
What is your go-to game?
Go-to game
Right now it's Elden Ring.
right now. It's currently Elden Ring.
Is it because of the story? Is it because of the gameplay? Is it because of the open worldness of the game?
Fuck, it's all of them.
It's all of them.
This man just loves Elden Ring.
Okay, fair.
I love the way it tells a story. I love its gameplay. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels playing it.
So you just like the game. There's everything about it.
Everything about it.
But are you attracted to games like that, like Skyrim and...
I do enjoy games with an interesting
You
story.
dying? What's happening?
I'm stretching.
Skyrim was fun, but
Do you like Sims? That's open world.
Simulator. Sims.
Sims? No, not really. I think
Oh.
the more action adventure kind of
Okay.
video games.
So you want that thrill seeking.
Like the RPGs.
The RPGs, kind of
'cause you're
hack
big
and
into
slashers. Oh yeah, D&D.
You're also a really big D&D person.
D&D person.
You're
Oh my
you're
god.
a tabletop
Tabletop
person.
board
You're
game
a tabletop person. That's,
That's
what
what
you
it
fucking
fucking
are.
is.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
We still got to make those videos about it.
Oh fuck, you're right.
He's
When you get back.
Are you leaving?
Planning on going to the military.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Reserves.
Reserves,
Oh
yeah.
fuck that.
So how you feeling about that? You ready to go?
Still gotta study on math. That's fine.
That's fair. I mean, you still got till the end of this month.
Till the end of this month,
What
which
do
is
you-
plenty of time.
Yeah.
What do you got to do?
Just study up on my math.
Math. You got this. You won't ever need it. It's fine.
True. Hopefully not.
We're gonna need it for the test, but
Oh yeah, that. But hopefully after that I can just drop it. My job will be very easy. Hopefully.
that's fair.
I have no idea what I want to do in the military.
Didn't you want to? Oh, that's right. It was a hard position to get in, right?
Yeah. Well, also I just gotta. For the military, I gotta keep my options open.
Honestly, you could do like, if you can get something in like tech, that's like an instant job right out. If you leave, do
That's
something in
true.
tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my brother is like a mechanic.
Yeah, mechanics also really good.
Yeah, there's like a just straight up job called engineering, which is, I think, pretty good. I mean, I don't know what it means because it's just engineering.
Engineering is like figuring out how to make things work. There's like mechanics and there's engineering. Mechanics is like building the engine, and engineering is designing the engine.
Fair enough.
Yeah, at least from my understanding.
Yeah,
of-
because if you're engineering something, you are creating.
Yeah. So engineering is designing something while like mechanics or creation or whatever's building it.
I'll have to double check that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Both sound fun.
Yeah. No, engineering looks really fun. I couldn't do it, but
we'll see what my life has ahead of me.
yeah. We're good.
Just burping.
Nice.
Sick, bro.
What do you guys? Where do you see you guys in 5 years from now?
In 5 years,
Why not? Let's ask that question.
I will be like 30, so ew. Well, I technically should finish my degrees.
Nice.
Podcasting and writing are kind of where I'm wanting to go. Script writing,
Really?
yeah. My degree is in literature and multimedia storytelling, so reading and editing scripts and podcasting and writing stories and publishing. Yeah.
It's like not necessarily like an author or like something.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to write books or short stories one day and publish them, or just working in that general like vicinity, like editing, like or script writing and stuff like that within the genre, I guess. So that'd be fun.
Interesting. What kind of scripts, or for what kind of?
Do you want to answer that question? Because it's all horror based.
I figured.
Yep, horror, thriller, fictional, non-fiction.
Interesting. Weed man.
Well, if I'm still alive,
Shut up.
if I'm still alive,
If you don't overdose on lithium.
if I'm still what the fuck, if I'm still,
I didn't mean it that way.
if I'm still alive, because nothing's guaranteed, fucking, I'd like to like be like financially free and not have to like rely on a job. You know what I mean? Definitely doing something creative, preferably music, but podcasting. This whole thing. If this thing isn't anywhere in 5 years, I'm gonna fucking jump off a bridge.
I told you I know people. We got you.
No, I know. But no, in 5 years, financially free, creative, living on my own, being my own man, being the best man I can be. Stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I want to be the worst person that
Baby
I can
shit.
be.
What do you want to do in 5 years? Mister, I'm going to go in the military. Oh, it's been 6 months.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, continue.
That's it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, just be the best man I can be and financially free. That's like the main thing, is financially free.
Career-wise, what about everything else in your life?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, what do you, like, in 5 years, like, ideally, besides work, where do you see your life being at?
Me? Pool boy?
Yeah,
Okay.
boy, you. I'm looking at you.
Yes,
So,
just making
sorry,
sure.
this is an audio podcast. People can't see.
Fair enough. Wow. Anyways, hopefully married.
Okay.
Children?
You want children?
Yeah.
If you're able.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How many?
Roughly 2 or 3.
Okay.
You go
But not
roughly
by that
20.
No. We'll start, hopefully, me and my future wife start slow. I don't want kids immediately, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. You gotta enjoy the marriage.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe like 5 years in, like, or maybe who knows how long
That depends
we'll
on
be married.
like
in
what age you
5
get
years.
married.
Yeah.
I agree.
Career-wise, I was hoping to do something more in the medical field.
Okay, so why don't you do that in the military? Go towards med.
This is true. That's what I've been aiming for.
Just be careful and not doing, like, unless you actually want to be, like, on the field.
I was hoping more like an office medical.
Okay, that's fair.
Like I did think about like something simple like physical therapy.
Okay, fair. Okay, so you're not in, like... Yeah.
I'm not saving lives.
I'm not saving lives. I'm just there in case they need me afterward.
You're not
Yes.
saving lives, but you're making lives better.
I'm
There
fixing the
you
lives
go.
that lived.
There we go.
I'm fixing the fucked up, the fuck ups.
Where would you ideally want to live? But if you're in the military, I guess they can ship you anywhere. So I guess ideally when you are, I guess,
Ideally,
stationed.
Somewhere you can do this podcast, right?
Yes, honestly, low key here.
Really, you like it here?
You like?
Yeah.
Wait, what type of military branch are you going into?
Air Force.
Air Force. So yeah, there's the Air Force.
And specifically the reserves.
Yeah.
There is a
That's what I was gonna say,
reserve
the
base.
reserve.
Like, just... Oh,
My family is all in.
really?
Yeah, it's a military family.
All the same branch? Or?
No.
Interesting.
No. A lot of Army based, but there's like the Navy and the Marines as well. Anyway, your turn. 5 years.
I said it.
I know, but you only gave the career base. He gave everything else.
Oh, fair. I don't really care where I live, as long as I have a place on my own.
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, obviously I want some place that's not like too crowded or too liberal.
Bro!
I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, some place that's not too crowded. I like to have my own space.
Space.
Yeah, not too many of those Republicans either. Fuck.
Hold on.
Wrong crowd. I gotta get out of here.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Fuck, we're conservative in here.
Yeah.
No, mainly just someplace not too crowded and not too like controlled, I guess.
Okay.
You know, like not a lot, not too many laws, I guess.
Okay.
Too many bullshit laws.
I feel like no matter where you're gonna go, there's gonna be random bullshit laws. But
Well, it's like there's like New York bullshit laws, Texas bullshit laws, California bullshit laws, and there's like Wyoming, where you could just like buy a plot of land and just
live like in Montana.
Something like that. Yeah.
Alaska.
Yeah, don't
no
go-
one cares about you when you live in Alaska.
True. Yeah, or I could just like go to like Canada or some shit.
Ooh, Canada would be fun.
Just
Yeah.
live out like a forest man.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Just moving into the woods.
Mm,
It's not even like buying anything, just living in the woods.
Just as Bigfoot. Are you Bigfoot?
I'm tall enough. I'm tall enough and I have big enough feet.
What's your shoe size?
12, 13, depending on the brand.
Not bad.
What's yours?
11,
11, right?
11 and a half.
Yeah, 11 and a half.
Typically.
7 in girls, but 5 in men's. Shut the fuck up, both of you.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
and small. Small. I little. I'm so small. I'm baby. Anyway, what else?
He's baby, no?
I am baby.
Are you baby?
He's baby. He's the bottom.
I am the bottom.
Okay, that's fair.
He's
Truly.
Submissive.
Submissive, and maybe
some
you're-
days.
maybe just a little bit breedable.
That's fine.
Some days.
Some days.
Some days.
When you're feeling it.
Yeah, when I'm feeling it. When I'm feeling like opening myself up to people.
Hot. Anyway, finish your question.
Imagine something we said open. Anyway. I mean, that's kind of really it. Just someplace not too crowded. Just doing something creative that I feel fulfilled. I want to be fulfilled.
That's fine.
That's like the only thing that I like strive for.
Do you want to be married?
Yeah, eventually.
Do you want to have kids?
Maybe. Still kind of. George's still kind of out on that. I wouldn't want to have him if I'm not ready.
That's
And
fair.
I don't know when
think
that'll be.
Anybody
You know what I mean?
wants them when they're not ready.
Well, yeah, I don't know when that'll be. So I'm choosing.
Why don't you just kidnap a kid and just see how it goes? Have him for like a month or
I could buy a sack of flour.
or
I'll give you an egg.
Get like a Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Bro, honestly, I've been thinking about getting one of those. Those things.
They sell them at Target.
They do?
Yeah.
We gotta go to Target. But no, it's like I don't know when I'll be ready, so I'm just choosing not to worry about it.
Fair.
There's some things I just choose not to worry about because it's like right now I'm nowhere near ready to have a kid, so I'm just not even gonna worry about having one.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think about it.
It's fair, I guess.
Yeah,
When do you think you will be ready?
I'm not thinking about it.
Oh,
He's stressed.
fair enough.
No.
Stress.
You should know this by now, pool boy. There's some things I just choose not to think about because I'd rather focus on other things.
Fair enough.
We did an escape room like almost a week ago.
Really?
And there was like a puzzle, and he looked at the puzzle, like what was meant for the puzzle, ignored it, and then did not like refrain from telling me anything about this
Oh
puzzle
my
because he
God.
felt like it would be dealt with at a later date.
There was so we were trying to find these 2 codes to get into these breaker boxes, and there was a door that had these weird shapes on them. I looked at the shapes, I'm like, that's gonna be important, and then I just went about my day.
And then didn't say
my
anything to me
God.
while I was figuring out the other fucking code.
Yeah.
Instead of working on that one, I was working on a whole other one and decided to just reframe from even acknowledging it existed.
And then in the second room, there was this big, like, poster board that had the, you know, the thing where they do where they, like,
String
attach
theory.
red strings to things to make lines to connect things.
Right.
There was one of those. I looked at it. I was like, that's gonna be important. I'm gonna look at this phone.
Oh my god.
I was over here like diddling with whatever the fuck or the fucking radio.
I was trying to put on a trench coat. My mind.
Oh yeah, I threw that shit at you. I was like, put the hat on.
You done escape rooms?
I have.
You like them?
I love them.
What do you like about them?
Why do I take forever to answer questions? Anyways, I just.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's
I
go.
like the idea of progression in clever ways.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's fair.
I can see that.
I'm like an escape room master.
Really?
I've done like 45 plus.
45.
Plus.
Damn.
Gotta get that plus in there.
Put every plus in there.
What's your favorite part about them?
I talked to my therapist about this today. I think I enjoy the adrenaline and stress of being timed to do something. I also really liked National Treasure when I was younger, and I like being able to solve puzzles and let it like you have to solve this puzzle to be able to do the next task.
I like the progression. Of
Yeah,
it.
the progression as well. Especially the ones that I've done are beautiful, like beautifully done. So it's like, oh my god, what an experience.
The ones I've done, they're kind of like they're good, but they're not like the crazy.
I've done
ones.
some crazy ones. Like there was just one that wasn't gonna take you to because I was like, you're not ready. Where like you'll literally like be handcuffed, sprayed with blood, pushed around. You have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of those like really physical ones.
Oh.
It's like those haunted houses where they'll like shave your head and stuff.
Shut up! I work at one.
Would you ever do one of those haunted houses like that?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shave your head?
Yeah. So the one that I work at, there's different rooms, and like each room, there's a different thing that's happening. And the first one is usually the barbershop. That if you sit in the barber's chair, they'll shave your head.
Bro.
I'm not going anywhere
Can
near
you
that.
choose not to?
Yeah,
do
you can
that?
choose not to do any
Yeah.
of the things in there. It's just, but if for, because there's signs over that says if you sit down, it's gonna happen. So if you're not paying attention or you're not gonna listen, like, it's gonna happen either way.
Dang, that's crazy. And you work at one of these?
Yeah, I work at that one specifically.
Where's this at? Interesting.
So guess who's coming this year?
I'm not getting my head shaved.
You don't have to. What did I just say?
I've worked too long and hard on this hair. I'm not.
Don't sit in the chair.
Well, I'm going to the military anyways. Gotta shave my
Can
head.
I shave your head?
You want to shave my head?
Yes, I do.
You want to shave my head?
Yes, I do.
Why am I low-key wanting you to do this?
Could you trust me?
It's a sexual thing.
Yeah.
True. Always wanted to be submissive in front of you.
You always are.
Not in this way.
Thug life.
Are you a very submissive person? Like just in general, do you think when you think of your life and you think about how you interact with people, are you more assertive or are you more submissive?
He's submissive.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or I wouldn't even say submissive, just cowardice.
That's fair. So not
Submissive.
you're just not assertive.
Yeah.
Do you like being that way?
Depends.
Okay.
You have a girlfriend, right?
I do.
Is she dominant?
No.
No.
Interesting.
No.
So you're both very submissive beings together?
Correction. I am submissive towards some people, dominant towards other people.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's submissive towards me but dominant towards her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Can I tell her the joke I made about her, about what she looks like?
Yes, go ahead.
So, his girlfriend, the first time I met her, the next time I saw her, I was like, I was scared to like joke with her because I didn't want to intimidate her because to me she looks like a baby deer with scoliosis.
Oh no! Poor sweet baby.
She's a little frail looking. I'll give you that. Yeah, she'll get run over by a fly.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet thing.
But it's fine.
Is that what you like in women, or is that just kind of how she is?
It's kind of how she is.
That's
I don't
fair.
know if I particularly like it. Or no, I don't.
You don't dislike it, but it's
I-
not something you
I was
look
gonna
for.
be like, wow.
Not something like I wanted in a woman,
Yeah.
but I do like it in
It's
her.
endearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's endearing.
What about you? What do you like in a woman?
They're nice to me. That's all I ask. What do you like in men?
And man,
Yeah.
everything I'm not.
Okay.
That's why you always follow me around.
Yes. I love the backside of you.
Really? Like
Yeah.
my back? I do
Lower
work it out a
back.
lot. Hey, with today's poll, we'll be working on back.
Ooh, true.
You can watch.
I would love to watch.
You're gonna watch.
I always watch, even when you don't even know it.
Are you watching me when I sleep?
No. It's not like I watch you through the webcam.
What webcam? Oh, the one that air vents?
You weren't supposed to know about that.
I put it there for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this whole time I was being so clever.
No.
I don't even know how I put that webcam up there. to
I
be
put it
honest.
up there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyways,
Webcams in bedrooms aside.
webcams and bedrooms aside, I'm addicted to you.
Aw.
My plan has worked. My carefully constructed social
I'm addicted to
personality.
the weed and the man.
I'm addicted to the weed and the man.
Stupid.
I do need my pool cleaned though. And by pool, I don't have a pool.
You just need something
By
clean.
pool, I mean my colon. Anyway.
Ooh.
Would you ever get an enema?
I don't know what that is.
You know what
Really?
an enema is?
No.
So they put a tube up you and then spray like water and clean out your colon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Some people do it with coffee.
Yeah, but that's supposed
Coffee?
because it gives you energy. It's
Yeah.
like if you.
It's like-
Oh,
It's
that's
like butt
right.
chugging.
You can take drugs up your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Would you ever
man.
butt chug vodka?
It's bad. Don't do that because it can kill you.
Yeah,
Like I said, if I'm not dead in 5 years.
I
be
think
very
overall I would pass
careful.
on anything on my butt. I'm not gonna lie.
You pass on it?
Yes.
Really?
Except
so you're
maybe
not
the cleaning
open
one.
Oh,
Maybe that one.
you wouldn't
Yes.
let your girlfriend peg you?
I would.
See?
But
So she was like, "Babe, can we try this like one time?"
you know what? Yes, I would get an enema. Just for
That's
her.
not what we asked.
What?
We'd asked if you do the thank you.
Oh, I would let her peg me. Yes.
Okay.
If you're listening to them. Okay.
Well, as if she wants to.
How old were you when you realized you wanted to get pegged? Yesterday. No.
Like
May-
right now.
low key, 15.
That's fair.
Nice.
Around that age.
That's when most people start developing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, some
Maybe
people.
14, 15. Oof. Anyways,
What
Good
was that
time.
oof for? What do you mean
time.
good times?
good times.
Good times.
Your girlfriend's gonna be
Good
so excited to listen to this.
True. If you're watching,
Listening.
listening. Oh, right. Fuck.
If you're listening, I prefer the black ones. No.
Oh, no.
If you're listening, I got some tips and tricks. So
So what about pegging do you like?
I don't know. I just, listen,
Is it because that's where the military spot is?
that, and I think I like the idea. Here's my reason.
okay.
Okay.
The girl I currently have
Okay.
Yeah.
is very
Currently.
submissive.
So the idea of her being dominant with you?
Yes.
That's interesting. Good
Letting
for her.
her take the role of dominance.
Good. Good for you. I am so proud of you. I used to work at a sex shop. So,
Really?
yeah. So I'm like,
The one
oh.
we would go to all the time.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, that's so nice. Good for you. Proud.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Because a lot of guys are like, fuck no. Would
Mhm.
never let my girl do that.
Mainly,
Disgusting.
not even because it's not that they don't like the idea of it, or they don't. Some guys just aren't into the pleasure of it, right?
Some guys think it's gay.
Exactly. Some guys just don't want to give up that. It's the, what do you call it? The
Anal virginity?
no, not even that. Like the toxic masculinity.
It's a
Yeah.
toxic masculinity thing. It's
That's
like
fair.
ew, disgusting. But I mean, some people are just not into it. That's totally
Yeah.
fine. That's totally okay. Some people are just like, please don't. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
uncomfortable, and that's totally fine. But most guys are very toxic about it. It's just
Mhm.
like,
It's
Yep.
like
Sorry,
I'm
go
not a man if I let this girl peg me.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you are a man because you'll let your girl peg you.
Exactly. It's more masculine. To
I
let
think she would be
someone-
into it.
I think she would be too. Low key, I'm gonna go ask her tonight.
Text her right
Text
now.
her right now.
Text her right now.
Oh my gosh, where's my phone?
Are you kidding?
Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, there it is.
She could be the yoga instructor, and you can be.
You could wear the yoga pants.
No.
Why are you breathing so heavy? My man's excited. Are you like actually asking her?
She better. I want to see the evidence.
Tag me.
Did you say please?
No, he just said peg me.
As you read it, wait.
Yay! Say less!
Yeah.
Tell her you know somebody that can give the tips and tricks.
Thank you. I know.
I know a
some-
person.
I know.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
I know a guy
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a website.
who knows lots of tips.
You know, honestly, that makes me happy that that is a reaction she's just fine saying.
Good for her.
That means you guys are very comfortable.
How long have you guys been together?
A few months. Okay. It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Fucking long story.
Long.
Okay, shorten it because I don't think we have the time.
So,
The true length about 7 months.
7 months, yeah. Officially?
Officially for 3 months.
Okay, what happened to the other 4 months?
We kept it quiet. No one knew about it.
I don't think that necessarily counts. I still think it counts towards you. So if I was you, I would count them. 'Cause
The,
yeah,
like the 8 months?
yeah,
total?
I would think of it as 8 months. It doesn't matter if the public knows.
I agree.
Like, go fuck them.
It depends on who asks.
What do you mean?
If I ask, it's 8 months, but if someone else asks, it's 4.
No, I would still say 8 months. Go fuck them.
Well, no, it depends on who asks,
Family.
basically.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go fuck them. That's my opinion. It's none of
Wait,
their
I'm sorry.
business.
What was going on? What were we talking about?
We're talking about how long you guys have been together.
Oh, right.
And how you said, in my opinion, I would just go with the 8 months. Because it's between you two. It's not between everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I get, like, the public or family or whatever didn't know for 4 months or 3 months, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's really not up to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. So,
agree.
I would generally go with saying 8 months. But that's just my opinion. Because in actuality, it only matters to you two.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Well, she's willing to peg you, so dap me up. You can do better.
Oh,
I think you should.
God.
I think you
go
would
back,
do
go
better.
back. Ready?
There we go.
There we go.
The first time we ever hung out, he like dabbed me up, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was upset.
It's part of the reason to do it.
I was generally like, what the fuck?
It's a stress test.
Man,
I was stressed.
You should have brought my girlfriend here.
I told you.
I know, but wait, she's busy. That's right.
Yeah.
She's, I think,
Dyeing her hair.
dyeing her hair right now.
Sick.
Yeah. What color?
I like a purple color.
Oh, that's cool.
nice.
I'm going lavender.
What's
I
your
think.
favorite color?
Blue.
That's
What
right.
kind of blue? Such a boring answer.
It is a boring answer. I like a navy blue.
Okay.
Like a darker blue.
What about you?
Uh,
Yours is like pink.
yeah,
And
it's
purple.
like it's like pink, purple. I like green a lot too.
Yeah.
It's like those 3.
Do you remember mine?
Coral blue number 15.
No. What'd you say?
Nothing. She just mentioned now. Now the whole world shall know that we are into pegging.
Good. That's fine.
This is very true.
Shout it from the rooftops, pool boy. I'm into peg.
I will stand on this car and yell it in the parking
You won't.
lot. I won't.
I'm calling. I was gonna say I'm calling your bluff.
Immediately called out.
Yeah, immediately.
I'll do it for money.
How much?
How much are you willing to see it?
How much? What number do I gotta give you for you to yell? I love to be pegged. By Matt.
40.
40?
It's a little steep.
That's not a lot. I'd pay a lot more.
What? Give me $40.
50 then.
No, you already said 40.
Alright, 40.
You locked yourself in.
Alright.
Cool. I'll let you know. I'm gonna keep that offer in my back pocket.
It's gotta be
and
right
I'll-
now.
No, I'll pull it out.
I'm like,
It's an
Shark Tank, it's gotta be
IOU.
right now.
It's an IOU.
I'm gonna pull it out at any moment. How about this? 40 right now, or it's 80, but I get to call upon it whenever I want to.
Go with you.
Do we have an agreement?
Do I have to yell it?
Yes.
Fuck.
$80, but I get to call it whenever I want.
Whenever you want.
Yes.
Whenever you want.
I'll be respectful with it, don't worry. I'm not gonna do it at like a funeral or something. I might though.
Shake the hand.
90.
90? 85.
85 and 50 cents.
There we go.
85.25.
85.26.
85.25 and a half.
What?
I will cut a penny in half. 85-26.
Disagree.
85-26.
85-26. Timestamp this.
Boxing. I was here. I'm the notary of this.
Yep, she's the witness.
All right. It's a done deal.
Yeah, sure. All right, well, I think with that, that'll probably be a good place to end. And do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, any closing remarks?
For an hour and 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anything you guys talked about earlier you want to finish thoughts or anything you want to bring back
was there
up?
any
Or
finishing?
finishing thoughts? Any closing remarks?
I love to get pegged.
Cool.
Okay, good for you.
I don't know. I'm just present.
Fair.
What about you?
I felt this went good. You guys enjoyed this podcast?
Yeah,
Think it went
yes,
good?
I
So far,
Yeah.
I feel like we should figure out a structure.
Yeah,
This
probably.
is very true. There is no structure. There hasn't been a structure since the very beginning.
That's fine.
There's
Some
a-
people may enjoy that.
There's a very bare bones structure. It's we
Yes.
start with the intro, we go for an hour plus, and then we have an
Outro.
outro.
That's enough structure.
Yeah.
That's enough to get you
Whatever
there.
makes you happy.
Because you're like you're an actual like practicing writer, right?
Yeah.
So and podcaster, you even said.
Yeah, I'm
How does this
in the
podcast fare?
Uh,
Be honest. What's your constructive criticism?
you want my constructive criticism?
Yes.
I think topics, interestingly, should be discussed beforehand.
No, yeah.
At least.
Right.
See, the thing is we would try to do that, and then it just wouldn't work.
And that's totally fine. Going off the rails is totally fine, but I feel like you got to circle back at some point.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
I at least come up with like a topic of the day, at least
Yeah.
one to discuss.
Fair enough.
There was at one point we had a whole list of stuff, but it just would never work out, so we just kind of just said,
Well,
fuck it.
by workout, we mean that we never really tried.
I tried.
So
You tried.
Will-
I know none of the other boys tried.
I tried.
all right, whoever is listening, the practicing homework for next week is to come up with a topic of discussion of the day.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. We can practice it tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing another one, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
If any of the boys show up.
Thank you, Lithium. We are proud
Thank you,
to have
guys.
you on this podcast.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We've been needing a female.
Like
on
I
this podcast.
said, I will give female feedback if need be, anytime.
Mm-hmm. And someone, you're honestly low-key kind of perfect.
Oh my god, thank you.
We need someone who matches the depression session vibe, which is pure utter chaos.
yeah,
And
that is me.
you
I am
seem
chaos.
down for the chaos.
I am chaotic in one.
I'm a little too chaotic.
Exactly.
I am, I don't know, just chaotic and by itself.
You're like
I
a
love
controlled chaotic.
Yeah, I'm controlled chaos.
You're controlled chaos, and I'm just fucking.
You're weed man.
I'm weed man.
You are the weed man.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
All right, well, I think that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of the Depression Session podcast. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Come back next Monday at 12 for another episode. Come back this Friday at 12 p.m. for another ASTRONEER video. That should be what's coming out. Where me and Pool Boy play ASTRONEER, and I teach him everything I know, which is not a lot, but we have fun. So thank you guys again, and remember that just like this podcast, depression is just a session, and it too soon shall pass. We will see you guys next week at Monday at 12. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.